The Poetry of Trees, an Introduction. Although there is no definitive definition, we all know what they are. At their most magisterial, they can reach hundreds of feet into the air and be thousands of years old. The visual structure they bring to our landscape in all their various heights and colours, and their contribution to the seasons, stark branches, vivid leaves at birth and death, is how we relate to them. For the poets here in this collection, trees are a source of inspiration and give us much to contemplate. Our readers include Richard Mitchley and Gisela Rowe.
The Oak by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Live thy life young and old like yon oak, bright in spring, living gold. Summer rich then, and then autumn changed, soberer hued, gold again. All his leaves fallen at length, look he stands, trunk and bough, naked strength.
A Fallen Leaf by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. A trusting little leaf of green, a bold audacious frost, a rendezvous, a kiss or two, and youth for ever lost. Ah me, the bitter, bitter cost. A flaunting patch of vivid red, that quivers in the sun, a windy gust, a grave of dust, the little race is run. Ah me, were that the only one.
In Sutton Woods. There, peace once more. The restless roar of troubled cities dies away. Welcome to our broad shade once more, the dear old woodlands seem to say. The sweet suggestions of the wind that spake in whispers now are stilled. The songless branches all remind that summer's glory is fulfilled. The petulant plaint of falling leaves dimples the leaden pool awhile. So age, impassive, but receives youth's tale of troubles with a smile. O fallen leaves, O feelings dead, O dimpled pool, O scornful lips, O hardening of the heart and head, the summers and the soul's eclipse. Thus, as the seasons slip away, how much is schemed, how little done. What splendid plans at break of day, what void regrets at set of sun. The world goes round for you, for me, for him who sits, for him who strives, and the great fates indifferent see the rage or respite of our lives. Then fall, ye leaves, die out, thou breeze. Grow sedges thick on every pool, let each old rushing impulse freeze, let each old generous friendship cool. It is not love, it is not worth, self-sacrifice or yearnings true make the dull devotees of earth prostrate themselves and worship you. The savage consciousness of powers, the selfish purpose, stubborn will, have ever in this world of ours achieved success, achieve it still. Farewell, ye woods, no more I sit, great voices in the distance call. If this be peace, enough of it, I go. Fall, unseen foliage, fall.
In the Willow Shade by Christina Georgina Rossetti. I sat beneath a willow tree where water falls and calls, while fancies upon fancies solaced me, some true and some were false. Who set their heart upon a hope that never comes to pass, droop in the end like fading heliotrope, the sun's wan looking-glass. Who set their will upon a whim, clung to through good and ill, are wrecked alike whether they sink or swim, or hit or miss their will. All things are vain that wax and wane, for which we waste our breath. Love only doth not wane, and is not vain, love only outlives death. A singing lark rose towards the sky, circling he sang amain. He sang a speck scarce visible sky high, and then he sank again. A second like a sunlit spark flashed singing up his track, but never overtook that foremost lark, and songless fluttered back. A hovering melody of birds haunted the air above. They clearly sang contentment without words, and youth and joy and love. O silvery weeping willow tree, with all leaves shivering, have you no purpose but to shadow me beside this rippled spring? on this first fleeting day of spring, for winter is gone by, and every bird on every quivering wing floats in a sunny sky. On this first summer-like soft day, while sunshine steeps the air, and every cloud has gat itself away, and birds sing everywhere. Have you no purpose in the world but thus to shadow me, with all your tender drooping twigs unfurled, O weeping willow tree? With all your tremulous leaves outspread betwixt me and the sun, while here I loiter on a mossy bed, with half my work undone. My work undone that should be done at once with all my might, for after the long day and lingering sun comes the unworking night. This day is lapsing on its way, is lapsing out of sight, and after all the chances of the day come the resourceless night. The weeping willow shook its head and stretched its shadow long. The west grew crimson, the sun smouldered red, the birds forbore a song. Slow wind sighed through the willow leaves, the ripple made a moan, the world drooped murmuring like a thing that grieves, and then I felt alone. I rose to go and felt the chill, and shivered as I went, yet shivering wondered, and I wonder still, what more that willow meant. That silvery weeping willow tree, with all leaves shivering, which spent one long day overshadowing me beside a spring in spring. Winter's Naked Wood by Daniel Sheehan. Winter shakes her frosted boughs of naked wood across the frozen fields, and with shades of only white and grey, softly pastels rich rewards for wind-stung eyes. Light of pale and watered hues dapples ambles down upon the covered land, to change with time's immortal march the nuance of each fading stroke. The softest whites are speckled here and there with evidence of berry red and plumage few, of icy freeze-held drops, and there within walk you. This Christmas time, this celebrated day, amongst all of nature, wild yet free, I would follow neither star nor deity, but remain here with wintered boughs with you.